and action. Hello, my name's Dan Mack, and I finally got into med school. So I thought I'd start making YouTube videos to help document my journey and time through med school and medicine, and hopefully inspire some of you and help you to get into med school as well. So to start off, I thought as a welcome to my channel, we'll go through my journey of how I actually got into med school in the first place. So it all started back in A-levels when I was studying biology, chemistry, maths and physics. I had no idea where I wanted to go in uni, like none at all. I thought, seeing as I'm good at biology and good at chemistry, I might as well study one of them at uni, who knows. So I went to a few open days for biology and chemistry courses, and then also looked at biochem courses and biomed courses. So while I was at these open days, I realised I didn't particularly like the plant side that biology had to offer. I wasn't that interested in chemistry that I wouldn't have spent 3 years actually learning just about chemistry, and biochem just wasn't the one for me. So I leant more towards biomed because biomed had more of the anatomy side and the medical side that I was actually more interested in the end. So during my A-levels, I actually had no idea I wanted to study medicine. It wasn't even on my radar. I didn't even think about it at all. It wasn't until I actually spoke to a few of my friends and I was like, I'm not sure I want to do guys. I thought I wanted to do biology, but now I'm leaning towards biomed because it's got more of the anatomy side of things and more of the, how the body works that I'm interested in. And they actually suggested that perhaps I should look at medicine as well because it has all these things too. So one summer during my A-levels, I went to an A&E department and a law firm department actually for work experience to finally decide which one I wanted to do, because the reason I went to a law firm is because some of my family members work in law, so I thought perhaps, I might find that interesting too. However, spending time in a law firm for a week, I realised law was not the one for me. It just wasn't something I could see myself doing forever. However, when I went to my A&E work experience for a few days at my local hospital, I loved it. I was instantly hooked. I was like, this is the profession for me. You get to help people every single day. You get to come in with a new challenge. You don't particularly work behind a desk. And yeah, just the idea of every single day something new, every single day you could potentially help someone, it just got me hooked. I was instantly there. So I was like, medicine's the one for me. However, I realised quite quickly actually after my work experience that I missed all the deadlines for the entry exams to get into medicine. So you have to take entry exams for most medical schools that you normally have to do quite early, as it turns out, to actually apply for medical school that year. So my chance kind of gone. So my two options were I either took a year out and applied again next year, or I did biomed. And guess what? So I ended up deciding biomed, let's go biomed, because I thought if I do biomed, at least I have the background knowledge that I could apply to medicine, and actually it'll also help me find out if I actually do want to do medicine, because picking medicine is a big decision. You're pretty much picking your career for the rest of your life, and I think it's something you shouldn't do lightly. So during my time studying biomed at the University of York, I looked for work experience everywhere in any healthcare setting that I could do anywhere, because I was like, I need work experience to find out if this is actually what I want to do, and it also looked really good when I do eventually apply. So eventually I actually found a care home that was right around the corner from my house. So after looking everywhere at all these GPs and hospitals and care homes all across York, the care home literally 2 minutes away from my house was the one that ended up accepting me. So in the end I was able to find work experience at a neurological rehabilitation centre where I worked as a bank staff member for about 2 years. So what this means is, as bank staff, it's like a 0-hour contract. You basically work when you say you can work, which was brilliant for me as a student because it meant I could literally work anytime. I could just say, I want this shift, and then I could work that weekend, or I didn't have to work, which is great during exam season and just great overall. So this is pretty much a gold mine for me, so I was so happy with this. Gave me the experience I wanted and the job that I needed as a student. So while I worked at the Neurological Rehabilitation Centre, I worked with a lot of different type of healthcare professionals such as OTs, physios, doctors, nurses, all kinds. This allowed me to really get a sense of what their work life entails and what working in the profession actually means. And to me this was very important because I knew I wanted to help people, and many people when they apply to medicine, they apply to medicine because they want to help people, which is great. You should want to help people, but there are a lot of other professions that can do this. So for me, I wanted to find out, so why medicine, why a doctor? And I think this experience really helped me realise why I wanted to do medicine. And as it turns out, it It's very important for interviews because a lot of interviews that I did asked me, why medicine? Why be a doctor? If you want to help people, you can help people in many different types of health professionals. So why particularly medicine? Why have you chosen this? I think it's also very important to know that in yourself, because they're right, you can help people in a lot of ways. So why medicine? Another great thing about working here is I was able to see how the stuff I was learning in my neuroscience modules as part of my biomedical science degree was actually applied in real life and in treatment. And this also further spurred me on to study medicine, because I thought, how great would it be to have a degree where everything you learn is actually applied clinically to help somebody. So during my time at York, I was also able to become course rep for my degree for 2 years, and I was also captain of my university's badminton team, which was a great way of adapting all my skills and developing them further. So in my third year, I was still deciding whether to apply for medicine so I could just go straight into it after I graduated, or whether to take a year out. In the end, I decided to take a year out to just get some more work experience and also to have a breather, because I thought, I've just finished a 3-year course. Do I really want to now apply for a graduate course and spend another 4 years and just go 7 years without a break? And I realised, no, I don't want to do that. So I took a year out. During this time, I worked as a healthcare assistant and an activities champion at another neurological care home where they focus more on end-of-life care. And again, this helped me get way more experience, allow me to interact with nurses, HCAs, physios, OTs, doctors, and also just see the multidisciplinary teams required for patient care. And it further inspired me to apply for medicine. So when it came to applying this time, I had to decide whether to take the GAMSAT or the UK CAT, because for me, studying 2 exams I thought would be way harder than just studying 1. So I looked at the universities I wanted to go to. I ended up applying to Nottingham because I really wanted to go there. It's a great medical school and I would 100% recommend it. So because I wanted to go to Nottingham, I ended up sitting the GAMSAT because this is the entry exam that they required, and then wrote my personal statement. So after submitting my application, then came the hard part, the wait. The wait for me was the worst part. Luckily, I was offered an interview at the University of Nottingham, and their interview start at the time was MMI. So I prepared for my MMI, I did loads and loads of work on it, and then COVID-19 came, and then everything went online. Ended up actually having a virtual Microsoft Teams interview, which was more of a panel-based format. So I was really panicking because obviously I spent loads of time preparing for my MMI kind of format interview, but it completely changed. I honestly thought my interview went really badly. I thought perhaps I could have spoken better, I could have slowed down, not spoke so fast, and got through my points a bit clearer. So after that, I was just waiting really for a rejection. I was sitting there like, it's just about time, just waiting for that email to come through. And luckily, actually, I got in. Woo! And here we are now. So in the future, I'd like to make a few more videos on the application process in more detail, like how to write a good personal statement, how to revise for the entry exams, how to prepare for interviews, and how to get the right work experience, etc. And if there are any other topics you guys would like me to talk about, then please leave a comment below. Until then, see you later.